So here we are, fellas. Just up from where we were. Forestry SA, Kuiper Forest, Greater Mount Lofty Parklands. Fires prohibited. But yeah, as I said, we were bogged just over there. There's the gates, and there's the coppice, which is, you can see, is reasonably large. And there's a strange area over there. You can see the difference in the vegetation, whether that was a track between the two stands or something. I don't know, but I was just seeing, if there's anything on the side of the road sort of thing. Anything on the track out there, occasional glance just to see how wet it is, what's there basically. Maybe take a reminiscent walk over there. See if the tracks are still left in the ground or something. Of the car, well, it was bogged. Just to see how deep they were, the furrows. That's not deep, Richard. Usually what I do with my four-wheel drive, I actually take it off road. Yes, I think that's partly what's going wrong in Australia. Yes, all the accoutrements of an alternative life that they never actually enact. Oh, we got some it's almost like the case where we should just swap cars. You give me your car because I'm doing what you should be actually doing it with your car, and you should have mine because you never. Well, they're interesting. Well, if you didn't come, you wouldn't know, would you? But yeah, just a quick squeeze. Nothing special. So yeah. Oh, yeah, there was some fire up northwest, and they basically just written off the whole area. The whole thing got burnt out. What's it called? I can't remember. There's something fire. No, not Barandura. Something like that. And oh, here we go. Ha! The bits of wood that I had last 5 weeks ago are still here. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, it's not that deep really, is it? And yet I got all the way from down there through here, as you can see, still the remains of the track. Nothing, and then suddenly it's the case of not stopping or not slowing down. But anyway, memories. When I'm 70, if I get to 70, I don't doubt it. But yeah. Oh, got a new one. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Yep. Anyway, it was nice of that bloke to actually ask. It was nice of that bloke. Was it 291? But I thought I don't know if that's going to be in focus or not, fellas. I doubt it. But anyway, now we've got a red one, a blue one, a yellow one. Now we want is a nice lime green one. Yes. Because that won't be in focus, because I think we haven't got it on macro, so therefore, because we're on night seeing fireworks to get the nice colour when there's no sunlight sort of thing. So we should have true to life colour, which I think is what you want. You want to feel like you're here. I just wish I had a true 1:1 wide angle lens, so you just get exactly what I see, and then it'd be 3D. Well, that's just icing on the cake, isn't it, with a bit of a cherry on top, but I think that's asking too much. But then again, if YouTube and Google girls and boys come up with some way of doing that, something they really need to go down the path of GoPro. I think they really need to come up with something that's 3D, that's cheap, that everyone can buy for either $100 or a couple of $100, you know, something that's a reasonable price that either you can buy it straight away or you can save up for it. Even kids, even teenagers can save up for it, and they can do everything. Something that already comes with a true 1:1, true colour, high definition, 3D sort of thing, whether they have to have some sort of program that adjusts the width between the angles, but maybe they should pass the project on to me, because they know I just won't stop until I get the, you know, I'll probably have to have a team of people, you know. I mean, I wouldn't call myself a photographer in quotes, you know, but I definitely have the what is it, not the get up and go that's got up and went, the wherewithal, the persistence, I think, you know, and the try anything sort of attitude, and, you know, throw something at a wall until it sticks sort of thing, you know. And like with CPs, you know, I think what I'm seeing with the one that's in that pot, if I can work all that out and get it onto a Capensis or something like that, I think yeah, I think we're going to be, I think it'll be the start of the CP revolution, I think, because that seriously is just amazing. We've got this cold, my hands are cold today, and it's cold out here, and yet it's still plugging out a new sort of divisional leaf at the base every 7 to 9 days. It's just incredible just to see. Yeah, I know, it's amazing, but you don't have to go on about it. But yeah, it's well, amazing. As I said, it should be dormant, and most of my other servicings are dormant. So if we can work it out, we might even be able to get better than that. So, you know, slightly better. So, you know, I don't know what's going to happen when in quotes, spring, the 6 weeks of spring that we normally have. As I said, we have a really extended late autumn in southern Australia, and then we have people that fly in just for the light and things like that, you know, that they come in for the special light. And, you know, painters, photographers and things like that. So we have a really long extended, it's like the Venetian, what they call, is it the Venetian sunlight they talk about? It's up there, you know what I mean? And shut this damn thing off. It's annoying, isn't it? Especially for you. Anyway, we'll see how we go, but I think I should shut up the gas bag and get back to that spot where we didn't get to last time. I totally forgot. I just could not believe it. One of my major 2 goals, you know, I forgot straight, the first of the 2 major goals, because of getting bogged out there, I just went straight past. So now we're probably later than we should be, but then again, as I said, that side walk-in we did the day before sort of indicates that it's either a weird year or they're coming up a bit later. Maybe that might explain why I go out to Nankita to bring some of the basal rosettes on something like I can still capture them in a nice flat state, you know, even though I think I'm too late, and I don't often seem to be, sort of thing. But anyway, it'd be good to peek in there, see if they've had a bushfire, because if they've had a bushfire, I might make a special trip back here next week or something and spend an afternoon, you know, documenting the burn, the Robbie burns, if they've had one. They were supposed to have it last year, but they didn't, which was unfortunate and somewhat disappointing. But then again, they may have had a health scare or something, or it could be like post GFC, you know, financial jitters and things like that, you know, coming, you know, trying to get your finances in order before you retire thing, you know. Otherwise, you know, if you don't get them, it could be the difference between $100,000, you know, in your bank account, you know, between the difference between 300,000 and 400,000, you know. You've worked hard for it all your life, and, you know, it might be a case of, you know, give that bushfire a miss for one season and you have $400,000 in your bank account, or you have the bushfire and you end up with only $300,000 in your bank, sort of thing, you know. I think really, as a society, we should be paid for all that bullshit and all these fees and things like that, you know. I can see some of these people probably getting put up against the wall and shot as well. When the revolution comes, if it comes, I'm assuming it's going to come sometime this year, the way things are going. Oh, some of the daft things they're coming up with, you know. Senator Abet saying there may be a connection between breast cancer and abortion. So what? So all the people have had breast cancer, people looking at them now in 2 minds saying, oh, you've had breast cancer, that means you must have had an abortion when you were young, which might not be true. But again, even just to think about it, that must be absolutely hell for people walking up the street to the shops thinking that they know that I've had breast cancer. Now are they thinking that I've had an abortion? We don't really have a woman as a minister for women. We don't have a minister of science, and this is getting way too long, and we'll save it for other clips down the road, I think. Okay, over and out.